takes a lot
Callie,
of work.
keep in mind that Darwin made his wife leave her education and give up her dreams and everything else to marry him.
Oh, now this one is attacking his wife. You know, it's funny how they always attack the women who are married when they don't like something.
Okay,
For him to get on panels and rage bait.
okay, back to the matter at hand. So all of those entities or all of those things that you mentioned, Callie, is it safe to say that those things are an obstacle or impeding the next step that you want to take to get married?
It's opportunities that I created. It's opportunities, because that's not an obstacle. The things that I'm doing with my life right now, things where I'm going right now and the opportunities that I have right now could be probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me in my life. And right now, I got some people in my family that I really want to pay it forward to. Now, is that to say that I don't want to get married? Of course, I do want to get married one day. I'm not struggling to get married. I know I can find a suitable man. I know that I can find someone that's going to want to marry me. But
yeah, but you are assuming when you're done with your career, whatever you're doing, there's going to be your husband is going to be outside your door waiting as soon as you open. Then when you're like, oh God, now I'm done with my career, I'm where I want to be, you're going to open the door and your husband is going to be outside waiting. And that's not how it works. You know, because who knows how old you're going to be when it's all done. And who knows how long it's going to take if you even ever find that man. What he's saying, chances are, as you're doing whatever you are doing, you could meet the man who's supposed to be your husband. Now, if you don't, you know, hold on tight because you are busy with your career and things like that, you're going to let him go and he's never going to come. And you're going to keep praying to God, send me a husband. And God is going to be like, hey, I sent you the man, but you told him you're too busy. And which I think he's saying you can do those things together. You're pursuing your career. If God sends you a good man right now who's marriage material, are you saying you're going to leave him to the side because you're chasing your career? And you think he's going to 10, 15 years around, turn around and come back? That's not how life works.
At the same time, relationships take a lot of work. They take a lot of effort. And it would be disingenuous of me to know that I don't have the time right now to sit there and play with someone's feelings and sit there and neglect someone of their feelings and what I could provide to them that could their value, all because that I'm solely focused on what I need to do. It's not fair.
I think that's why Darwin's so angry.
So what have I told you? Because of your time, because of the bandwidth you have, is allocated to your pursuit of the opportunities you created for yourself, impedes you getting married. What have I told you that right there is going to prevent you from getting married, and it's indeed a struggle to get married?
No, it's
any
not.
man who's trying to vet you for a wife sees that.
It's not, because this is not something that's going to be for the rest of my life. I'm giving myself a year tops. I'm giving myself this year to really do what I need to take care of and create that routine and I literally am doing this thing. I'm not going to do this forever. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, my career comes first forever. This is just I put a timestamp on everything that I do. So for this particular period, for this year, I need to lock the fuck in and do what I need to do. The reason I made that statement about the other woman was because her goal was different than mine. My thought process, my belief is, I don't give a fuck what your goal is. Whatever your goal is and whatever it is that you truly want, you need to lock the fuck in and do it. So if your goal right now, right at this very moment, is to find a man, to get married and to have kids and to have that whole lifestyle, then you need to lock the fuck in. You need to really do what it takes to be that person so you can have that lifestyle. My lifestyle right now, what I'm doing, I need to lock the fuck in and get this done so that I can have the time, so that I can have the resources, so that I can be the woman for my man that he deserves. Not because I'm thinking that I'm perfect and I need a man right now. I know right now where I'm at, I need to go ahead and do this. Let me do this real quick. And I promise you, Darwin, I promise you, I'll come back to you in 5 years. I will be married and have kids.
See, this is how they make the plans. They think, they think there's a husband store. You know, they think getting a husband, you know, having babies is easy. You know, you can just find whoever you find attractive, have sex, and the babies will pop up. But when it comes to marriage, actually dating someone, you guys connect, you both, have the same family goals, stay together for some time, plan the wedding. That takes time. it also takes time to find that kind of guy. But the way they structure and they plan in their heads, it's like there's a husband store where when she's done with her career and whatever she's doing, she's going to walk in, pay money, and pick a husband from the shelf. And that's not how it works. Speaking about, in 5 years and this, she's not thinking about that she has to meet the guy, they have to go on dates, they have to get to know each other, they have to meet each other's families, they have to get, the way they plan these things. Finding a husband is not like getting a degree. You can go to school, pay, the number of years it's going to take you to get your degree. It's not the same thing, but they think the husband is always there waiting. The Prince Charming is always outside there waiting for them to do whatever they want to do, and then they'll get the Prince Charming.
I promise you that. I promise you that.
Claim, but I'm telling you, the only problem with what you're saying is oftentimes women run into the same issue that you have in thinking that you have to go check the box on all of these aspirations you have in order to be suitable or ready or fully prepared for marriage when you don't.
I have to do that for myself.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with anybody else.
You just made my point. The things you're doing is not for the best interest of qualifying or optimizing yourself for marriage. It's for you optimizing yourself for individuality.
Facts. Because when men are making money, when a man says, hey, listen, I don't have the money right now, I don't have all this, I need to set myself up, get the resources, put myself in the best situation to provide for my family. That's for his family when he gets married. But women are not like, I need to chase my career, make this money because I'm going to provide for my family. No, it's never like that. It's usually for them. In other words, the things they do for themselves are not contributing to they're not going to be contributing to the goodness of their marriage. It's not like, I'm going to wife school to learn how to cook. I'm learning how to be feminine. I'm learning how to take care of babies and stuff like that. They're not learning things conducive to a marriage. They're learning things that help them as them, the selfish nature, in other words. So whatever she's doing, the career, anything, it's not like she's making money, she's going to provide for a man. No, she's going to provide for herself. So that doesn't help the marriage. It doesn't help her in any way to find a husband.
In order for you to be optimized for marriage, you have to be satisfied with the life that you're living.
Not true.
In order to be optimized for marriage, you have to be satisfied with who you are and the life that you're living. That's why a lot of men get into relationships and get on the internet and rage bait and are angry because their wives are unhappy at home and you don't have a happy relationship.
That's not true.
Yeah, but okay, let's say that's true. That men, and that's what I said. The men, actually, the things they do are going to benefit the family. But I want us to tell us exactly what she's doing in her personal life that's going to benefit the family or the marriage that she wants to get in the future. Nothing.
In order to be optimized for marriage, it's all subjective to the man that's vetting you out, and that is to wife.
And that's the thing. I think you think that the man holds the power in a woman's life.
Up against the criteria he presents.
She's a feminist.
Suitable to be his wife.
She's a feminist.
Y'all think y'all got this blanketed criteria. And y'all think that fits every man, and you're going to run into a problem.
Darwin, did your wife finish her education?
Why are you talking about the man's wife? What does anything have to do with his wife? When they can't win arguments, they attack women who are married. Like, single women are really jealous of women who are happy and married. Like, a married man is giving you the game on how to become a wife, and you don't want it. Now you're attacking his wife.
Yes, my wife has a master's degree.
And
so that kind of
let me finish my point. Let me finish my point.
My wife had a career. She had a bachelor's degree and master's. Go ahead and finish your point.
And you said that she had a career during that relationship, correct?
She pursued her career
maybe that's not the life that Callie wants to live. Maybe she wants to pursue what she's doing now, finish her degree, finish whatever career she's having, and then have kids later on in life so she could stay at home and be a nurturer.
Understand?
But that's not how it works. Like, just because she's going to finish her career, her degree and everything, the man she wants is not going to be waiting outside her house that, hey, okay, now I'm done with my career. Where are you, future husband? Where? That's not how it works. Like, there is nothing she's doing right now that is leading her on a journey to find the husband of her or the man of her life. That's not how it works. But anyway, man, shout out to Lapeef. This was bad. It was sad to watch. We are doomed.